Ace's quest for identity is what drove him to become a pirate, to separate his connection from Roger and walk his own path. But since he was perpetually haunted by doubts regarding his existence, he often questioned the circumstances of his birth. This existential doubt is profound and central to Ace's character. It's not just teenage angst or desire for validation. It's a genuine struggle with identity and worthiness. It's probably the most relatable aspect of Ace's character, because many can walk the same mile in his shoes. Ace is a fundamentally human character who makes mistakes and doesn't always make the right decisions and fails. Joining the Whitebeard Pirates was such a grandiose step in Ace's adventure, because he found a place grounded in love and acceptance. A place that he could call home. Whitebeard was a father Ace never had, and Ace was willing to lay down his life for him. And it makes Ace's pursuit of Blackbeard that much more understandable. Because it wasn't just about avenging the betrayal and death of a crewmate. It was also tied to his role as Whitebeard's 2nd Division commander, and the responsibility he felt to uphold the crew's honor. So what did Danzo really want? To surpass Hiruzen Sarutobi, but there is much more depth to this character. It's amazing how a person can do so many bad things in a single lifetime. But then again, we're talking about Danzo here, who believed that his actions were for the greater good of Konoha. Ironically, every single action he performed only ended up hurting Konoha in one way or the other. Danzo was literally called the Shinobi of Darkness, and for good reason. He created his own underground faction of Anbus, called the Root. Here, he would select Konoha's best talents and brainwash them into giving up their lives on his orders. During the Ninetales attack, he went all out against the Uchiha. He didn't allow them to even help with the rescue mission, threw them on the outskirts of the village, and put a constant watch on them. He stopped Shisui from using the Kodo Amatsukami on Fugaku and stole his Sharingan. During the Third Great Ninja War, the newly created Akatsuki proposed to act as peace mediators between warring nations. But Danzo could never stand something like this, so he manipulated Hanzo into disposing of this organization. It is best that he didn't stay Hokage for long. Whitebeard, also known as Edward Newgate, discovered his devil fruit, the Gura Gura no Mi, through unknown means. The details of how he acquired the fruit haven't been explicitly explained in the One Piece manga or anime. In the world of One Piece, devil fruits are mysterious and can appear randomly in the world. It's not uncommon for people to come across them accidentally, and some might be deliberately sought after due to their unique powers. Whitebeard's Gura Gura no Mi is a Logia-type devil fruit that grants him the ability to create shockwaves and cause earthquakes. Goldie Roger is not the strongest character in One Piece. This is what I realized when I ranked the top 7 strongest characters in One Piece. Number 7, the red-haired Shanks. Monstrous Conqueror Haki makes him one of the most powerful characters in One Piece. Number 6, Monkey D. Dragon. Even though there is not much information about him, but his title of being the worst criminal, and him being the son of Garp alone is reason enough to know how much of a monster he is. Number 5, Garp the Fist. Garp's strength is a legendary force, so fierce that even the mighty Whitebeard and Roger themselves couldn't help but admire it. Number 4, Whitebeard the indomitable pirate captain was a true titan of the sea. His power was so immense that few could rival him, earning him the title of world's strongest man. Number 3, Goldie Roger, legendary pirate who conquered all of the seas just by the sheer force of his blade, earning him the title of Pirate King. Number 2, Rocksteed Xebec. His name alone struck terror into the hearts of many, a legendary figure whose power was so formidable that Roger and Garp had to work together in order to stop him. Did you know? Ace discovered the Mera Mera no Mai that grants the power of fire manipulation when he was a child. The fruit was being offered by a fruit vendor, and Ace, who was hungry and fascinated by the fruit's appearance, asked if he could have it. The fruit vendor agreed, not realizing the true value of the devil fruit. Ace then consumed the Mera Mera no Mi, gaining its powers but also marking himself as a target due to the devil fruit's rarity and the desire of many for its abilities. Whitebeard, also known as Edward Newgate, met his end in the manga and anime series, One Piece. He died during the Battle of Marineford. Whitebeard sustained numerous injuries during the battle, and ultimately, he was fatally wounded by Admiral Akainu. Despite his injuries, Whitebeard displayed incredible resilience and continued to fight until the end, leaving a lasting impact on the series. Roronoa Zoro, one of the main characters in the One Piece series, has not been shown to possess a devil fruit. However, if we were to consider hypothetical scenarios, choosing a suitable devil fruit for Zoro would depend on his combat style and the overall thematic elements of the story. Mythical Zoan-type dragon fruit model, Western Dragon. This devil fruit would give Zoro the ability to transform into a Western-style dragon, enhancing his strength endurance and allowing him to breathe fire. It would complement his swordsman skills with the added power of a mythical creature. Shanks, one of the four emperors in the One Piece series, has not been revealed to possess any Devil Fruit abilities. However, if we were to consider hypothetical scenarios or fan speculation, choosing a Devil Fruit for Shanks would depend on various factors, including his fighting style, character traits, and the overall thematic elements of the story. Mythical Zoan type, Phoenix Fruit. This fruit would grant Shanks the ability to transform into a phoenix, combining the characteristics of a powerful and mythical bird with his already formidable combat skills. Sabo grew up with Luffy and Ace in the Goa Kingdom. The three friends shared a dream of becoming pirates, and Sabo was an important part of their early adventures. Sabo was initially presumed dead after an incident involving a world noble. Luffy and Ace believed that Sabo had perished during their attempt to escape. Sanji's dream in the One Piece series is to find the All Blue. The All Blue is a legendary sea where fish and ingredients from all the seas in the world come together. In this mystical ocean, Sanji envisions a place where the fish are so abundant and diverse that he can create the most exquisite and flavorful dishes. Sanji's dream is deeply tied to his passion for cooking and his desire to become a great chef. The idea of the All Blue represents the culmination of all, the flavors and ingredients from different seas, allowing Sanji to showcase his culinary skills to their fullest potential. The Marineford arc, also known as the Paramount War, is a major storyline in the One Piece series, spanning chapters 550 to 580. This arc is a critical and intense part of the narrative, featuring a large-scale war between the Marines, led by Admiral Akainu, and a coalition of powerful pirate crews, particularly the Whitebeard pirates. The conflict at Marineford becomes a colossal battle involving powerful figures from both the Marine forces and the pirate world. Admirals, warlords of the sea, and other notable characters participate in the chaotic and destructive clash. Porcus D. Ace, one of the prominent characters in the One Piece series, met his demise during the Marineford arc. Ace was the adopted brother of Monkey D. Luffy and the commander of the Whitebeard Pirates' 2nd Division. His death had a profound impact on the storyline. Ace's death occurred during the Battle of Marineford, also known as the Paramount War, where several powerful pirate crews clashed with the Marine forces. During the battle, Admiral Akainu targeted Luffy, aiming to kill him. Ace intervened to protect Luffy, but unfortunately was struck by Akainu's magma-based attack aimed at Luffy.